Warning: this video contains mildly graphic content. If you cannot bear the sight of anything graphic, please do not watch. Also, if you have any mental health conditions related to or in any way similar to those depicted, please remember that you are not alone. There are professionals standing by every day, ready to help you. You need only ask. With all that being said, sit back and enjoy the video. Warning: this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For more content warnings, please visit that site. And if you cannot handle this kind of thing, please do not continue watching. Thank you, and enjoy the video. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Hey, what's crackin' everybody? It's Blur the Legend here with another video for you guys today. And today is a pretty special one because we are going to be playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. And I've heard a lot about this game and it sounds pretty cool, so I figured, let's do it. So, let's see. New game, load game settings, help quit. New game, please enter your name. Guess I'll just go with that. Okay. Let's go. Now, I have heard this game's a little long, so I might cut it up into episodes. We'll see what happens. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Blair. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Blur, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Let me just say something, okay? The games thing I get, but I've never been the most into anime, so that might not be the right detail for a character that's supposed to be me, but okay. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the? A NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Yeah, that is a good question, man. Why? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie? Sayori's vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Oh my... See, I don't want to be mean here, but this is that one friend that even if you don't tell somebody that you're gonna, even if you don't tell them that you're gonna do something for sure, they still decide you're gonna do it for sure. Oh my lord. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Oh god, guys, what did I get myself into? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You know, this is one of those things that makes me question entirely, what have I done with my life? Now, mind you, I understand this isn't my real life, but come on. Why? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Blur, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, of course that's the first... Of course that's the first thing I notice. Of course it is. Oh, boy. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph. Wow. I did not expect to be getting on her bad side already. Holy crap. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh really? I wonder why. Maybe there's a reason. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Blair. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Blair. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Whoa! Yo, okay. Okay, chill. Chill. Can you chill? Please? What's your name? Natsuki? Can you chill, please? Thank you. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Oh, Sayori. You're giving me a bad feeling there, girl. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Okay? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's actually cute. I wish I could see that. Kinda wish I could see that. That sounds pretty cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Okay, now that sounds really cute. Man! See, this is... I wish they had, like, an image of that to put, like, right here in front of her or something. That'd be awesome. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh my god. Oh no, Sayori. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? What? Huh? I don't understand. But I'm just gonna keep going, I guess? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Hey. Listen here, little girl. You be nice. My goodness. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. She's got a fair point there. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not too many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Blur, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past 2 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yeah. Just yeah, I can't really say anything else. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Oh, I think I clicked settings by accident. Let's see. Display window, full screen. No, we want to stick with full screen. Skip. Unseen text after choices. No. Text speed, auto forward time, music volume, sound volume. I think we're good. So we're just going to return. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. You know what? In a way, you got a point, Natsuki, because with stuff like that, it gets pretty creepy pretty quick. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Whoa! Hey, calm down. No one's judging you. And give that back. Fine. What was that? You have one wanting to freak out and the other one who's wanting to tease. This is a bad combination. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Whoa! Hey! Chill! Jeez. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Why are you so quick to say no? That's my next question. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That is actually a good point. That's a very, very good point that Yuri makes there. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, I don't like how silent she just went. Uh-oh. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Ah, I see where you're going. That's actually a pretty good idea. She can't even say anything. Yeah, let's do it. I like I like how she's the only one of the other three that's actually like that enthusiastic to do it. That's pretty good. And it's a pretty nice character detail there. I do notice that Natsuki kind of questioned it a little bit, so she at least spoke up a little bit. Yuri didn't say nothing. She didn't say anything. And that has me a little concerned, honestly. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Blur? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yeah, it's kind of too late for me to back out now, isn't it? Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I don't know that dejected is the word. Monika and Sayori definitely. Yuri just kind of looks confused. Nat just looks angry. Natsuki over here just looks, like, pissed. I don't like that. I do not like how angry she looks. That's actually kind of freaking me out a little bit. I'm gonna move on. But I'm sorry. I thought, why do you have to be such a grouch? Like, everybody else is actually considerate. You're just a grouch. What's wrong with you? Blur, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Bro, you sound... Oh my god. This makes the player, and by default, therefore, me, sound desperate. This is an awful way to make a dude sound. Why? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Yeah, that is a good question. That is a very good question. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful... Bro, I can't even... Dude, I actually can't even read that all the way through. Because given the fact that he has to say it like that, that says this dude is extremely desperate. Somebody, please, change this narrative. Make me stop sounding so desperate. Please, dear God. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Yeah, okay. She needed to stop being such a grouch. You need to calm down. You're a little too hyper, I think. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. Why are you... What? How is it... Is that really that frightening to you? If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. You just seem always angry. Freaking, I should call you some form of Hulk, okay? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Blur, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't know how to take that little giggle there. I don't know how to take that. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Dude, I get that. I actually get that one. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Blur, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Again, I think you need to calm down. I think you need to calm down a little bit. You seem a little too excited. Alright, let's go. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really... Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here for today. This is actually a very, very long game, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end here for today. Please. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and break it up into sections here. This will be the end of the first video. But what I will do is I will get the next one out to you guys as soon as I can, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please do like and please do drop a comment below, tell me you liked it, or if you guys thought there was something that I maybe could make it a little bit better, just let me know. Also, if this happens to be the first video that you guys have seen by me, please do consider subscribing. I truly appreciate every single one of you guys that subscribes and that helps this channel grow. And if you do subscribe, leave a comment down below for me. Let me know that you subscribed, and I'll comment to as many of you as I possibly can, because you are all amazing, and I truly, truly appreciate all of your support. I love you all, and until next time, this is Blur the Legend, signing off.